I've now I actually thought this would be really fun to do this and talk about what is the one thing that you actually need to grow a small business online. And if you don't know me, I'm Professor Dave Maslach. I'm Associate Professor of Innovation Strategy and Entrepreneurship. And I created this whole reciprocity project to give back as much as I possibly can. There are so many people that helped me out that I wanted to pay the favor forward to help you out. So everybody is looking for some sort of secret to grow a small business. They're looking for what is the solution to do something in that they're actually going to gain traction or be able to have their small business actually get any sort of notice online. And you know what the secret is? It's really just doing a heck of a lot of content. It is talking about different things that you're interested in. So I'm actually a really big believer of Gary Vaynerchuk. I'm going to give him a shout out in this video because I think a lot of it is tried and true in terms of what you have to do. You have to keep putting things out and talking to different people and sharing your experiences, whatever that might be and whatever that's going to look like, and for you to be more and more authentic and more honest with different people around you. I know that this is something that you don't want to hear because it's often difficult to do these things where you speak openly about different experiences, but you have to start sharing things so that other people get to know who you are. And then they start buying into what you're actually doing. So if I can get you to do something in your life that will encourage growth of your small business, your thing is to continuously keep putting out content for a long time. And now when you start doing this, as you've seen with me on this reciprocity channel, is that it takes a heck of a lot of work and a heck of a lot of time to do this. You have to put out a ton of content. Now, why is that the case? The reason is that there is a lot of content already existing on the internet. And so you have to find stuff that actually resonates with people, that gains traction, that sort of catches an edge. The way that I think about this is when you're actually when you're skating and you're skating on the top of your skates, what ends up happening is you don't really skate that well. But when you catch the edge, all of a sudden things change and you can push very hard on your skates. Now, I'm not a great skater, but it's a good analogy to what's going on is that you're catching an edge and resonating with different people by doing this. And you have to find the thing that actually catches the edge where people actually resonate and it makes sense for them. And so that's why having the authenticity, having the thing where you are just talking about your own experiences, being okay with being open, really sharing your experiences and what you've gone through and what you're doing and what you're thinking about. Often just takes a lot of work to get that stuff to get that out there where people will actually sort of resonate with what you're doing. And so you have to constantly be talking until you find the one thing that actually catches an edge where people are interested in that particular thing, where other people are, where they might be likely to think about that particular thing. So that's why you have to keep putting out a lot of content and keep talking about different things. Now, why don't people actually put out content? And why is it that it's so scary to do these things? It's very scary for me to do these things. It's taken me years to figure out how to do this and to be a lot more open. And for me, the reason is has to do with a lot of insecurities and a lot of things that are going on in my head. I don't want to. Hello, Mohit. Sorry if I mispronounced that, but I'm always thinking about, well, if I said this thing, what are people going to say, and what's going to go on? And I'm afraid to do those things, and I think I'm really normal. Think a lot of people feel this way, where they are they're just afraid to say things and speak openly because of what somebody is going to say, whether it's sort of a random comment or a random person that I have no idea who they are, or it is somebody that's close to you. And I think the more powerful one is definitely people that are close to you that are going to speak out and say something, or they're going to say that what you're doing is stupid or it's a waste of time or they don't get it. I think those are the things that are really, really important, that resonate with why people are actually not doing this and why it's such a scary thing for all of us to actually put out content. Because all of these hello, yes, nice to meet you too. And a lot of these I'm glad to see you. A lot of this stuff is is not taking advantage of the infrastructure that we have. So the internet is a wild and crazy thing. And I think when we first thought of the internet, or people were thinking about social media, for example, is that they were thinking that people would be able to freely talk and freely be open about different things, and most of us are actually afraid to say those things. And the people that are speaking the loudest are often the ones, or that get the most traction, are the ones that say kind of not nice things, or that are sort of hateful things. And so you have to get over this, that those people out there, they you don't have to pay attention to them. And, you just have to keep going, and thank you so much. You just have to not pay attention to them and just keep up and keep going and keep getting yourself, keep just being open. And every time somebody says something that is negative, just ignore it, or, try to figure out what's going on. I think the biggest advice that I can give you is that those people are saying negative things or hateful things, or telling people that who you are is not good enough. Those people are really, really deeply scarred. They have something that's going on in their life. You have to think about, what is the motivation, what is driving them to expend their resources, their time and energy, to say something that's negative, to say something that's hateful to you. That's pretty crappy, and they must be really, really suffering inside. So, if you can get that mindset to think about, if they are knocking you down and they're saying that you're not good enough, or that there's something problematic with you, it's probably them that actually has the issue. It's not you. In fact, I'd almost guarantee it's them that has the issue. So, once you get over that and you be okay with who you are, and you're just open with who you are, I think you can make a tremendous amount of difference in this world to grow your small business, to actually get some courage to do different things. And it's going to take forever, but at the same time, it is a fun journey to be able to do those things. So if you've gotten anything out of this, Moit, if you've gotten anything out of this, thank you so much for following along. Thank you for watching this. I know it's amazing that you're probably in another part of this world watching this, and I just think it's a wonderful infrastructure. I think this is one of the coolest things ever, to be able to do this, to talk to different people. So, with that, that's all I'm going to say. Good luck with everything, and just keep working at it. Keep putting out that content. Keep talking. Keep being open. All right. Take care, and have a wonderful day. Oh, there's one question here. Suggestions for names of books. Honestly, I just read a lot of articles, sort of scientific articles. So I don't read a lot of books, but um, you really just have to keep going and being true to yourself and keep pushing forward, whatever that looks like for you. So, all right, take care and have a wonderful day. Bye.